morning, and welcome to the next episode of Morning Coffee. I am Casey with My Crazy Simple Life. And over the last week, I had intended to make videos on getting my front room decluttered and organized. I did get one video up on that, but the second one, where my son had helped me clean because I couldn't do any of the heavy lifting, the video on getting my living room cleaned and organized, the video on sorting through my boys' toys with them, and the video on getting all of our laundry sorted all got deleted, along with all the rest of my raw footage from videos already posted. I'm not sure how that happened. No, Corbin. But yet to come later this week is day 3 of the Simplify Your Life Challenge, sorting and organizing my craft stuff, and getting my laundry room cleaned and organized. So what I had wanted to talk about this morning was meditation and mindfulness. For the last week, I have been practicing daily meditation. I always do one before I go to bed, but I do try to start the day with a meditation as well. And I've noticed that tasks and chores that I used to try and put off as long as I could, or that I just never seemed to have the mental oomph to get up and do, because they're not tasks I enjoy. The daily monotonous tasks that no matter how good of a job you do are always going to be there tomorrow, like the dishes and the laundry and sweeping the floors. They're tasks that absolutely have to get done, but I find those very draining. And I find that I have to force myself to get up and do them most of the time. And in the last couple of days, I've found myself just getting up and doing them because they need to be done. What's the matter, Rook? Oh, okay. And sorry if you're hearing noise in the background. My nieces stayed the night last night, so I have quite a number of children playing in the living room, which is just the next room over. So if you hear kids shouting in the background, that's why. Corbin, your dad is still sleeping. Quiet down. Taking that little bit of time, 15, 20 minutes in the morning, to just really connect with myself and relax and let my mind wander and calm down has really done a lot to boost my mental energy levels. As for me, physical children, why are you all in this room? Physical energy has very rarely been an issue for me. I try to eat healthy. I try to make sure I get enough sleep, though I do suffer from insomnia. But my issue has always ever been mental energy and emotional energy, and just constantly feeling drained. After a week of regular meditation, I have found myself doing the routine chores that I never seemed to be able to make myself do with any regularity, like folding and putting away the laundry. I did the tasks that absolutely had to be done, the dishes, the counters, sweeping the floor, and I love the way my house looks when it's clean. But even the promise of the end result sometimes was not enough for me to have the fortitude to get up and do it. And after about a week of regular meditation, not only am I not minding doing these daily tasks that I've always done, sit at the table silently. Sorry, had to deal with a temper tantrum. But I've been finding that without having to force myself to do it, actually with a little bit of pleasure in knowing that the task is finally getting done, I've been folding and putting away the laundry. I've been making sure that furniture covers are straightened, things that routinely need to get done that are not entirely necessary. Washing and drying the laundry is absolutely necessary, but for a long time, for the last year or more, we've all lived out of clean laundry baskets. Very rarely did the laundry actually get put away. And now everybody's laundry is put away, it's sorted, it's nice. And I will continue to update any further changes I've noticed. But taking that little bit of time each day to just focus on myself, to let my brain calm down and rest, so far seems to be having an amazing impact. Because before I had children, my house was always tidy. Everything had a place, everything was in its place. When I was done with something, it got put back right away. And it was still the same way up until I was pregnant with my younger son. And then that's when things really started to go a bit sideways. My husband left, and then I was working, and it just kind of became this spiral of energy going out without taking the time to replenish my energy and let it come back. And so I've kind of spent the last 6 years in this state of perpetual exhaustion with occasional moments of yay. And I kind of had to crash before I realized that I needed to do some very serious looking into what needed to change. And the other thing that's changed this week that I don't know if it's helping or not is you may notice I'm still in my pajamas. I generally would get dressed the moment I got out of bed. And a week ago, I bought myself a couple of pairs of very comfortable pajamas. Morning, sweetie. Love you. And I decided I didn't care what they looked like. If they were soothing and they were comfortable, then that's what I wanted. And these are very soft and very fuzzy, and they have cardinals on them, which are one of my favorite birds, because I keep a bird feeder where I can see it right outside the window over there. And both of my sisters made fun of me for them. They asked me, what are you, 90? But it's comfortable and it's cozy, and it makes me feel cuddled. And just that small amount of self-care, that realizing that I don't care if other people like it. I enjoy it. I find it comfortable. I find it very soothing. So I will stay in my pajamas until I'm ready to start my working day. And then that signals the transition from morning relaxation to it's time to start doing things. I get dressed, I tidy up my bedroom a little bit, I tidy up the kitchen a little bit, and then I start on my day's to-do list. That's what works for me. I know that other things work for other people. I had mentioned Fly Lady before, and her get dressed to shoes the moment you get out of bed. I don't like shoes, and I wear them as infrequently as possible, so putting on tennis shoes does not mean to me that I'm going to be more productive. It means that I have to go to the store. Most of my work is done barefoot. All my work in the garden, all my work in the yard, all my work in the house. If there's not actually snow on the ground and it's not super muddy, I'm not wearing shoes. So yes, those are the two things that I have changed in the last week. Comfy, cozy pajamas, getting dressed when I'm ready to start my working day, not right away to try and jumpstart my working day. And daily meditation, a minimum of before I go to bed, but also at least one either in the morning or in the afternoon, preferably both. And it's only 10 minutes for each one, sometimes 15. So far, today makes day 6 of both the pajamas and the meditation, because I did that on the same day. I'm already seeing positive results. I'm calmer, I'm happier, and I'm not having to drag myself through doing the daily tasks of having a house and having children. I'm actually starting to find a little bit of enjoyment in them again. So I hope this is helpful to you, and I will see you later when we go through day 3 of the Simplify Your Life Challenge. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.